Ba-bum. It's your boy Big Vern coming to you live from the App Stupid Studios. Act like you got some sense. Smash the like and subscribe button. Also share the content because that's what we do around here. Sebastian Telfair, he is begging President Trump for a pardon. Now, is he worth a pardon? Short answer is no. Now, before you lose every bit of your common sense, let me go ahead and set the table. Now, do I believe that Telfair was the mastermind behind defrauding the NBA with this scam of doctors and dentists? Nope. With something that elaborate and extensive is deeper than just athletes. But somehow, only the athletes ended up getting any kind of jail time out of this, while the doctors and the dentists got to go free. Explain that. It just makes more sense. Now, knowing that Telfair pleaded guilty to his part in the fraud in March of 2023, he was sentenced to 3 years probation. So he's on probation, he's free, and he's at home with his family. The only thing he had to do was check in with the probationary board. Telfair had not completed his court-ordered community service and had not reported to the U.S. Probation Office since June. So because you aren't following court-ordered terms of your freedom, you gotta sit in prison for 6 months. So no, you don't deserve a pardon. Sebastian himself is on record saying, I'm definitely mad I put myself in this situation. Exactly. He said, I put myself in this situation. If this is how your family eats, you need to comply with the probationary board and to continue to stay free so they can have the chances and income that you got coming in. The moment you knew that the community service was not complete, you should have checked in and alerted them that there's a problem with the system. But to say nothing and act as if they aren't going to enforce this, that's a selfish act. And you couldn't cooperate for another year, but now you're out here asking for pardons? That's why I say you shouldn't be pardoned. As a man, you gotta learn there's no easy way out. We gotta live with our choices. You chose wrong, so you have to deal with the consequences. 6 months in prison is plenty of time to think about what you've done. Now, don't throw this kid thing up at people like, oh, you're trying to take a father away from his family. And no, because you wasn't thinking about the kids when you chose not to check in or complete that community service. It's like my mama always said, a hard head make a soft ass. And then to quote the words of my late great grandmama, Big Mama, I bet you won't do it again. This is Big Vern.